Hello, I wanted to take a moment to tell you about my little operation and why you should consider bidding on my auction instead of some other eBay seller. You can see my house is full of these things. You'd think I'd have a really profitable operation going on, but it's mostly just a hobby. I have a sentimental place in my heart for these older iBooks, and I hate to see any of them go to the landfill. So I get these things from all kinds of places in working and non-working condition, and then I fix them up, and in most cases I upgrade them. I pretty much always upgrade the memory since these things came with an abysmal amount of RAM from the factory. On many of them I'll upgrade the hard drives too. This is a monumental task on these machines as it requires complete disassembly and would take an amateur several hours or days to complete. On most of them I'll add airport cards too. And don't forget power supplies. That's important because most of the auctions on eBay for iBooks do not include power supplies, which is crazy. And the last thing I do is clean them up and I give them a little bit of TLC. Once I'm done with the hardware, I typically install OS 10.3, otherwise known as Panther. I think it is the best compromise for speed and compatibility on these units. However, the FireWire models such as the Indigo can actually run 10.4 Tiger. You'd actually be amazed what you can do with these units once they're upgraded. I'll show you some of my favorite activities. I use it to read the news, and email, and work on eBay, of course. You can even watch movies on these things as long as the bitrate or the resolution isn't too high.
Hull pressure at 9 million GSC and still rising. If we keep losing.
And I also play some of my favorite games, like Super Tux. Even some 3D games will run smoothly. I have determined that paying shipping insurance is a waste of money. The shipping companies will always find a way to weasel out of paying for their damaged items. So I make sure to package the items so that they'll survive and arrive to you in one piece. Anyway, please keep my auction in mind, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I answer emails very quickly, usually with just in an hour or two.